Okay, I'm on my squeaky painting chair and I'm going to see what I can do here to paint the story. This will be the story of me, the Great Lockout. I got locked out of my house and I found out just how well my house locks from the inside. The way this happened was I had just locked up my house for the night. And I remembered I wanted to take something out on the enclosed porch because I had a few things sitting by the door going out to the porch. And I wanted to put those away. So, unlocked my porch door, carried the item out, and as soon as the door shut behind me, I heard the cat crying to be out with me, and then I heard a loud bang. And I thought, uh-oh. That must be that shelving unit that I had there I was going to bring out onto the porch must have fallen. And I thought, well, no problem. I'll be able to push the door open. Unfortunately, that shelving unit that fell was just the right size to wedge my door shut. I could only get the porch door that leads into my home. I could only get that open about 2 inches. Fuck, I am locked out of my house at night, in my red night dress, in my bare feet. What am I going to do? Then I remembered, oh, I'll get the secret key from the secret place. So I go to the secret spot, I get my keys, I'm feeling all pretty relaxed, no problem here with this. And I go to unlock the storm door at my kitchen because I can't get in the porch door and the front door is permanently locked, so I have to go in my kitchen door. Alright, I get the key, I go to unlock my storm door, and the key won't turn the lock. So now I'm very frustrated. How am I going to get in my house? I think, okay, I have 2 windows in the kitchen that are open about 8 inches, and the window in my bathroom is also open about 8 inches. And the reason why these windows are open about 8 inches is because my house is like 88 years old. The windows don't work very properly. They have the rope and pulley type system, and the ropes over the years have deteriorated. So the windows don't go up and down properly. They go up about 8 inches and then they're wedged. That's as far as they'll open. So I think, okay, I'll go to the garage and get the 8-foot ladder and I can crawl in through the bathroom window. So I do this in my bare feet, in the dark, in my sleeveless, little, flimsy, red dressing gown, my night dress. I managed to get the 8-foot ladder out of the garage, carry it across the dark yard. Well, I get up on the ladder and I realize there's no way I can get my larger than 8-inch body through this window without into the bathroom without breaking my neck or some other bone or who knows what. So I said, okay, that's not going to work. Now I'm starting to freak out a little bit, but I calm down because I think, well, we know this is not something to freak out over because there has to be a solution. But I'm sort of frustrated because I thought I can't go to my neighbor and ask them to break into my house, so I have to break in myself. You can't call the cops because they'll just have to break in as well. Besides, I don't want anybody seeing me in my bare feet and nothing but my skimpy little red night dress. Eek! Now what am I going to do? Okay, I'm trying to figure out here what to do. I'm getting stumped, getting frustrated, still keep my cool. I decide, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to get a crowbar from the shed and pry this storm door open. So I get my pry bar And a heavy one it is. And I pry the storm door open. Took me a little while. I made a lot of noise and racket. I have to say the door frame of the storm door is really installed well, which I'm happy to find out now. Even though the lock doesn't work with the key because it's cheap ass damn. So, I got the door open now. And the safety chain inside catches it, pulling it, not allowing me to have enough room to get my hand inside to undo the safety latch. Oh, how am I going to handle this now? Jeez. Another obstacle, but how am I going to get past it? So I stop and think again. It's always good to stop and think getting through these situations. My safety lock is really keeping this door shut. This is great. When you're inside, I am very well locked in, and criminals are locked out. This is one thing I found out through this experience, that my house locks up very tight from the inside, and no psychopath or serial killer or weird robber or anybody can break into my house without waking me up, because it's going to make a lot of noise. I was afraid that I woke up the neighbors trying to pry open my screen door, but I don't think I did. They didn't come to find out who was doing what. Oh, so now what am I going to do? I'm getting frustrated now because now I've been about a half hour outside trying to break my way into my house, struggling, getting very frustrated. So you know what? I decided it's time to use the crowbar again and just break the window. I broke the window with the crowbar. So, I cracked the window, making a heck of a big noise. The window cracked in different pieces, and I was able to reach my hand in and undo the chain and open my door, and I am in. Took me somewhere between half hour and 45 minutes. Made a lot of noise, but I got in my house and I decided how nicely my house locks from the inside, and I feel safe. So this is the story of the Great Lockout of 2023. It's a new experiment we're trying here with painting and telling a story. First time ever in my life I attempted to do something like this, and let me tell you folks, it's not easy to do for a novice painter and somebody who gets stage fright. Actually, I'm not very good when it comes to performance art. I have a lot of anxiety, but I'm trying my best here because life should be limitless. All right, thank you, and signing off.